going on, everyone? It's Nina Infinity. Welcome to my channel. On this Sunday, we're going to be reviewing It, HBO's It. Welcome to Derry. There's only one season so far. There's rumors that it's going to be renewed for a second season and the third season. Apparently, it's supposed to be a trilogy season, but they have not been renewed yet. So we'll see what happens with that. So far, season one, this is the full review, spoiler review. We're going to be going into all of it. So hopefully you've seen it. If you haven't, go watch it first, then come back. Or if you don't care about spoilers, you're in the right place. We are streaming across all three platforms, YouTube, Rumble, and X. So wherever you are, make sure you smash like, share the stream, all that good stuff. We are going to be hanging out with three amazing panelists tonight. We've got Mike Harlow back for the first time in a while. So
I know, I missed you guys.
Good to see you, Mike.
Good to see you.
How are you? Have you been?
Oh, good. Same old. Just hate watching lots of stuff. There's so much to hate.
There's a lot to hate. There's a lot to hate. Okay, we're gonna come back to you because I know, you told me you didn't love this show, so we're gonna get into all of it.
I hate it with a fiery passion.
This is so crazy.
Wow.
Okay.
Okay.
The only reason I started watching it was because Dante, AKA Verbal Riot, told me it was amazing. And I was like,
oh yeah.
Okay. All right. We're gonna
scratch the itch that I needed, man. It was
Well, I'm so glad you're here, Dante. Tell everyone what's going on with you. How are you doing?
Hey, yeah, I'm doing well. Just had to rescue my dog from another bobcat. Apparently that's my life now. being out here in the wilderness.
That's scary.
Yeah, it was a little scary, but I mean, look, I guess that's just kind of part of the course in this area. So,
oh my gosh, that's
but you know what? Though, still better than dealing with meth heads. So,
I just need to know, how big is your dog?
Oh, it's a little thing.
Oh my God, it's gonna get kidnapped. Please take care of it. Cat nap, dog napped, dog napped. That's right.
Well, I don't know if dog nap is the right word. Probably eaten.
Yeah, eaten. Oh God. That's rough. Okay. Well, you're here.
I'm here, ready to talk about killer clowns.
We're gonna be talking about a lot of killing clowns and weird stuff. And we also have the Force of Light. We have a lovely Michelle here who I feel like it's weird when she watches this kind of stuff because I'm like, you're so pure. Like, how do you?
She is the Force of Light.
You are.
I really like the genre of horror, though. So
yeah, you do. I'm not the biggest fan.
It's fun. I like because so much of it is like just thrilling, and I like the thrills.
You like the thrill. Okay. Well, maybe you're not quite the Force of Light. No, I'm just joking.
Well, I like to figure out how I'm gonna, I put myself in, I'm like, how would I get out of this? And I start it's like a game.
You would be the final girl.
You know what? That's actually like a really good point because that's what I do too. Like when I watch horror, I'm like, would I be able to survive this? What kind of decisions would I make? Would I end up as the dead person in the end or the survivor?
Well, the one who survives is the purest girl. So
that's.
So as long as you don't fuck anybody, you're fine.
I guess that's true because it's usually the slutty girls that get killed first,
always,
right?
Always.
It's usually
they're done.
The way, yeah.
Goodbye, everyone.
You know who's going to die by who has sex in those movies.
Does your never mind? I'm not gonna say what I was thinking.
Say it.
I was like, does your past matter? What if you've like reformed? What if you're not a slut anymore?
Yeah, what if you're a very out of practice slut?
Yeah, the rules are a little different for past whoredom, I think.
I'm only a whore on the inside.
The rules are if you've been pure within the last year, you might make it.
Okay, there we go. I like it. I like that. What's going on, you guys?
It doesn't have to be that. I think as long as you don't do anything within the time period of the killer,
there you go.
You're fine.
That's all you have to do is not sleep around for like a weekend.
For like a weekend, yeah.
Yeah. And don't get drunk on that weekend. Just avoid.
Well, unless we're talking about Scream, which is like a generational kill, then you have to
that's true.
Not. I guess it depends on the murderer.
Say for Scream 7.
Yeah. Oh my God.
I actually am kind of excited to see it.
I'm just praying. Please don't suck. Please don't suck.
I haven't seen any Scream since like Scream 2 or 3, so I
Wow.
like have not watched any for a long
You
time.
would
You know-
love 3 and 4, Nina.
I actually liked 4, and I think especially Nina, compared to the crap we get a lot of stuff today, you'll probably get at least some level of enjoyment. Like it is fun.
I hated
Okay.
5 and 6.
I
do
hate
too.
Everybody says that.
Verbal. I will not watch 5 and 6 ever again.
It was
Ugh.
awful. It was.
Yeah.
Look, man, I love Jen Ortega, but
I do too.
I hated those movies.
Well, everybody
The
was like,
writing.
everybody wants them to like retcon 6 and like just pretend it never really
No,
happened.
it's 5.
5.
It's
Oh, is it
5.
Five. Thank you,
Okay.
Michelle.
Yeah,
5.
five
I
was
will
the
never
5 was the
watch it
worst
again.
one.
Yes.
Ooh, okay.
I think
But we're-
6 is even worse, but the thing that they did in 5 for
Mm-mm.
nothing,
Yeah, it meant nothing.
for
But
nothing.
you know what, though, guys? We're not here to talk about Scream tonight. We're here
That
to
is true.
talk about another murderer. His name, what the hell is his name?
Pennywise, the
Pennywise.
dancing
No,
clown.
the other name, like his
Bob,
Bob
Bill?
something. Bob
Bob,
Pills, something. I
Yes.
don't know.
What is his name?
Bobby.
That guy. AKA Pennywise the clown, AKA it. I do like the new actor. I think he's pretty good.
Bill Skarsgård.
Oh,
yes,
he's
Bill
so good.
Skarsgård. He's really good. Mind you, I had a crush on his brother for like forever.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
What
Alex.
woman? What woman hasn't?
Bob
Every
Gray,
woman
that's
loves Alex.
Bob Gray. There we
I
go.
even find Bill attractive. I really do.
it. Yeah,
I do too, except
He's
for when
funny
he's
looking.
it.
Yeah,
That-
besides when he's Pennywise. But he's
Yeah,
so
he's
good
not-
at being
Oh, I
Pennywise.
did
Like,
it
he's
even when he's
horrifying.
Pennywise.
He's really good at being Pennywise, a little too good. But you know what though? I will say that there's a special place in my heart for the original It. I
yeah.
absolutely
Tim Curry?
love. Yeah, the freaking 80s version is like, it's just something that's like, just there's like something really terrifying about it. I don't know what it is. I think it's even more scary than like the new one,
Mhm.
the new It franchise, even though like the new one's really good. But I feel like there's just a special place in my heart for the 80s. 80s horror is just something else.
I agree.
You know
So-
what I've been on an obsession with lately? I've been rewatching Tales from the Crypt.
Oh,
Have you guys
yeah?
ever
Oh, that
watched
was good.
I
Yeah.
love
Oh,
Tales
there's an
from the
episode
Crypt.
where Tim Curry plays like 5 different roles. He plays the entire family. Oh, it's so good.
Ooh, I have to maybe check that episode out. It's been a
It's
long
so
time
good.
since I've seen like any of those.
Well, there's like lawsuits and stuff or rights issues, so you can't really stream it
Mm.
anywhere.
Wow. I used to love Mike. Did you ever watch Are You Afraid of the Dark?
Yes, I did.
God.
He used to terrify me.
That was
Oh.
my childhood. That is probably what made
too.
me a horror fan.
Me
Yeah, I
too.
watched all that shit, man. Tales from the Dark Side, Tales from the
Yes.
Crypt.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
good.
Are
even-
You Afraid of
even
the
a few
Dark and Tales from the
Goosebumps.
Crypt or the
I,
Crypt.
I used to read all the Goosebump books.
Oh my god, I read so many of them too, Michelle, and I I used to love that show too. It was like, and it used to come on the same time after one another. Like in Canada, we used to have YTV, and it would be like Goosebumps, then like Are You Afraid of the
Oh, yeah,
Dark?
they're
And I
all
was like,
Canadian.
so
Go.
good. Yeah, it was great.
I
But
wish they
okay,
would do stuff like that at shows like that again. They really don't exist anymore.
no, there's so many things that don't exist anymore. Like there's barely any sitcoms, anything like this. Like, I mean, like the closest thing to even like, let's say even something like Black Mirror is the closest thing they have to like Twilight Zone now. It's like
Yeah.
they had
Yeah.
like, we used to have
And that's
Twilight
gotten
Zone,
shitty,
Outer
too.
Limits. We used to have like
Oh,
so
the
many
Outer
of these.
Limits, man. Love that
Yeah,
show.
like so many of these cool like horror sci-fi like weird standalone shows that used to be really good. But yeah, let's talk about It. Welcome to Derry, which was like I said, I got Verbal was like, you gotta watch it, it's really freaking good. So I was like, all right, fine.
I started it that night.
Yeah, I
That was
know,
the-
and I was
that
like,
was our
damn it, I
Stranger
gotta catch up
Things
to
night.
Michelle.
I was like, okay.
It was so funny though, because I got sick that night that you were watching it, and I was like, oh my god, now I got to catch up to Michelle, and I'm like in a horrible mood because I was like just not in a good mood. Well, you know, when you're sick, you're like, oh, I don't know if I can watch this. So I may have possibly been like, it may not have been the best time for me to watch it because I was like, you know, not in the best state of mind, let's just say. But then I started watching it. So it took me a minute to get into the show because I was like, first of all, the first scene,
Yeah, let's get to that. That opener.
that opener was fucked. Like
Yeah.
I was like, holy shit, what did I just watch? I don't know if I can handle this. Like immediately I was like, I don't know if I can handle
Same.
this whole series. Like this is crazy.
It was
Tell
so
me, Michelle. Tell me what you thought.
it was just like so disturbing. Like everything about it, the family, the fact it's a little boy, and then it just keeps getting more disturbing and more disturbing. And then I think as a woman, I think that's why it hit us so hard. As a woman,
Yes.
the way they did that birth was just like,
Yeah,
like,
that was
what am I
crazy.
watching?
That is like literally stuff from nightmares for
Yes, it's
women.
nightmare fuel for sure.
For real. But then again, I was also confused because I was like, I don't understand if it's Pennywise. Like Pennywise usually like he takes like I mean like he can possess people, but usually he's a shapeshifter, so he becomes like one person and then pretend, freaks people out or whatever. So I didn't understand how he was like a demon baby inside this woman who was also a demon, including all the kids and the guy. Like I was like, how is he even doing this at this point? Like this doesn't make any sense.
Well,
Mike,
the baby wasn't Pennywise.
the baby was
the baby?
Pennywise.
No,
He was
it
the
was.
baby.
Because they point that at the end when you see all his forms and they show the baby.
They
well,
showed the baby.
right. I mean, but I'm saying he was around before that, though. You know what I mean?
No,
Like,
yeah,
he-
but
like, he's been
but
around for a
this
long
was
time.
his like incarnation of coming back to Derry. He was like, I'm back and I'm being
Yeah.
born as this baby.
Oh no, that
demon
was just him
thing."
fucking with him. Like that was just him, like just fucking with this one kid. Like I don't think like that was his big reveal or anything. I think he just wanted to torture the kid, right? And that's how he went about it. I don't think there was anything specifically about the baby that was like the birth of Pennywise or.
But how did he get like all the family? Like I was so confused because usually he's one person.
Yeah.
So like that would make sense to me. Like if he was the mom and he like gave birth to like a demon baby. But I was like, how are the kids also possessed and the dad? It was like kind of confusing. I was like, how is he doing this? Mike, what did you think of that opening scene of?
I think that was probably the best of the season of the series. It was kind of downhill from there, but I don't know. I have an issue with this like Looney Tunesy stuff. Like it just, I don't know. It's so cartoony and so CGI'd that for me that kind of takes away any real stakes. But that opening was pretty decent, I will say, especially where it starts in the theater. And then you have him wandering and then all that. So I was kind of hopeful in the beginning, I will say.
But there were a lot of stakes because a lot of people died. I mean, people died in this show. Unlike Stranger Things, like people actually died in this fucking show.
I haven't watched Stranger Things. Everything I see from it looks
No,
horrible.
somebody died. And there was also a mystery about whether the other person died at the end.
Someone died that no one cares about.
Yes. Yeah.
And they pretty much clarified the one we care about is alive.
Yeah. But it was interesting though. That's so funny, Mike, that you say that because I was like, I don't know if I can watch this if it's gonna be all like this. And thank God they kind of calmed down. But like the part for me though was okay. So like after that scene, I was like, okay, like that was a lot. So I had to actually like I had to turn it off, and I came back to it the next day because I was like, I don't know if I can watch this.
You messaged us, and I was like, I felt the same about the first episode, but like that's like the worst part.
Yeah, but then there was another terrible part, which was when the black girl was like in her bed.
Oh God!
And then there was another weird pregnant birth scene,
and this scene was like endless. It just went on and on.
I know. And I was like, what is up with the creator of this show with this pregnant, weird, like pregnant lady is, got a demon or whatever. Like, I was like, what? Like, there's something wrong with whoever is making this show.
Well, you got to be kind of fucked up to make a show like that anyway. But, that's not a bad thing either.
It was like too fetishy. Like, I was like, there's something going on here. Like, what is this weird fetish? Like, pregnancy, like there's something's going on here. So that was also a thing. I thought that most of the cast was really good, like in terms of like what was going on. Probably actually the weakest one was for the black girl for me. I was like,
She was my weakest of the kids.
Are you talking
Yeah.
about the first episode kids or the rest of them?
The rest
'Cause
of
All
the
of it.
The main black girl, like the
Yeah, like but all of the season. Like I mean the first cast, like she was okay. I mean the other girl too, like the one that was like throughout the whole thing. I should probably know the character names, but I don't.
the
white
main
girl.
girl, right?
Yeah, the main girl. Yeah. The
See,
one
I
that
kinda-
everybody was like, "Oh, she's crazy. She's crazy." That one.
Oh, my favorite kid though by far is the little short king.
Oh,
Me
The little
too.
Richie.
the little Latin boy. Rich,
Oh,
yeah.
me too. I liked him. He was so like I was like so sad when he died. Spoiler
I
alert.
know.
Was that which one is he? The one from the first episode?
No.
No.
He's
He
second
was
episode.
the
Oh yeah, I know who you mean. That's who I thought.
Yeah, he
He was
was like
the really cute one, the little short king.
the one that comes back as a ghost in the end.
They all come back as ghosts.
Well, specifically her or him comes back as
So
a ghost.
is the
And
kid from the car. He comes back.
he does? Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right. But in a different way, though, because he
Yeah,
was
he doesn't come back
possessed
to
by
help.
Pennywise.
Yeah.
The little Italian kid, he came back to like fuck over Pennywise. He was like, I'm here as a ghost and I'll like help you guys like finish this bitch off. And like,
Oh, Lily was the name of the main girl.
Yeah, Lily.
Lily. Okay. That's her.
See, I
Hi,
kind of
David
like.
Morris. Good to see you.
Hey. I kind of liked the characters and the actors they had in the first episode. And then
Mhm.
they killed them all. We can talk spoilers, right? They killed them all off because they wanted to be very scandalous and very shocking. And then the rest of the season, they have all these child actors who are like, no disrespect, but not ready for prime time. Like they're a little chubby. They're a little like, I don't know. I feel like I like the original characters better.
You like this cast. You like this cast better.
Yeah.
Listen, because you guys know, I mean, Verbal at this point knows I'm a massive Stranger Things fan. That's where, to me, it's the show, because are you there to watch them all get murdered, or are you there because you fall in love with this cast and these kids and you want to go on this adventure with them? I'm there for the adventure of the kids I love.
The thing is, I liked both set of kids, but I will say this: by killing off that first crew of kids, that was pretty ballsy. Because they were setting them up like a main character, right? And
yeah,
like a new Losers Club.
I don't like shock value just for shock value's sake, but that was kind of warranted. I felt like it didn't feel like it was cheap. It was just like, hey, we never said these kids were going to make it. You know, I mean, and the next crew of kids were really good. So I mean, I don't know, like that didn't bug me as much. I think I like those actors, like the first crew. I would have liked to have seen them maybe stretch them out to like maybe the second or third episode, but I get why they did it in the first.
It was ballsy. It was definitely ballsy. I thought so too. And I really I liked both these two characters. I like this guy and I like the little girl. But when they killed them all, I was like, holy shit. Like, what the f- is going on in this theater? Like, that was freaking wild.
Well, so that's the thing. They were in a theater watching the friggin' Music Man. Now, if I had a choice between sitting and watching The Music Man or getting eviscerated by Pennywise the Dancing Clown, goodbye. Take me. I can't. I am allergic.
Kill me now.
Well, to be fair, they were only watching The Music Man because they were trying to retrace Maddie's steps. So,
yes,
like they weren't watching it on their own free will, you know.
But they still had to see it.
True.
They did. I will say though,
Yeah, they still had to listen to friggin' Shapoopy.
I will say if they were going to make the bold choice that they made in the first episode, I think it actually needed to be the first episode. One, it establishes anyone can die.
Yeah.
And then secondly, it gave the two new boys a chance to get established as the new loser club with the girls. So I thought it was the wise move if you're going to go that route.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I agree. I actually I didn't mind that at all. Because it like gives a purpose to the story. Like it was like, okay, these kids are dead. Like this chick is like freaking crazy. Like now everyone's gonna think that she's crazy because no one's gonna think like, you know, some demon came out of theater and freaking murdered everybody. And I kind of liked how they were like, oh yeah, the black guy did it. Like he he the murderer, like go get that black guy, like, you know, like it was like it makes sense like for the time that it was at, like, so it was just like, okay, yeah, like that would make sense that they'd be like, oh yeah, it's just black guy's guilty, even though his mom was like, he was there with me all night. They were like, nah, like you're guilty.
Well, I think Derry's supposed to be like very racist all the time because well, I'm saying because they're all under the control of like Penny. It's my understanding Pennywise has an effect on the adults. It's why they're mean to kids. It's why they're racist, things like that.
They were totally fine with bullying. Like I like that scene where the black lady, like she's just like, what the hell's going on over there? And these kids are just beating the shit out of this one kid, and then like no one's doing anything. They're just all walking by, being like, whatever, like it's another Tuesday.
They hate the gays too. Remember?
Yes, they do. They do.
He hate crimes them, and I was like, you know what? Pennywise is kind of based. Like I'm kind of on his side. They were a little bit insufferable. Just saying.
Pennywise, yeah, he's against kids. He's against. He's racist, and yeah, he's not for the gays.
Pennywise 2028.
Oh my god,
Pennywise for me is
funny.
Pennywise is a very interesting character for me because
he is
only because of the fact that he's this interdimensional god or demon, whatever the fuck he is, but he uses everything he has like to troll people, right? Like like this god is just here to troll people and then kill them. You know, it gave me a new appreciation for Pennywise. I think
I like that he's kind of getting an origin story. And it's an origin story I can appreciate because he's basically an alien. Like he's like an alien entity that came through like this asteroid or whatever that hit the Earth, a meteorite that hit the Earth, and then like I'm appreciating like that aspect of it, that they're kind of going into this lore and they're like kind of giving him this backstory and this like they're creating this thing, and I can appreciate it because it kind of makes it like sci-fi a little bit because I love sci-fi, so I'm like, oh, okay, so he's an alien, like this is I can get behind this, you know.
But also, I like what they did with the Indians because it made more sense as to why Pennywise, this god, is regulated to just this one little area of Earth, right? And it's because of the pillars that keep him kind of contained. So I'm kind of glad that they explained that part of it.
Yeah, that was really cool. And I like that whole storyline too. But Mike, I know you didn't like some of this stuff, so why don't you tell us some of the things you did not like? Like, what was your main points that you were like? Because you said you hated it, so tell us why you hated this show
with a fiery passion. I hate the look of it. I hate how everything is green screen. This is like my nightmare when it comes to cinematography.
Hold on, can I piggyback on you, Mike, and then I'll let you have it again?
Yeah,
that would be a complaint of mine. I wish they would have just gone and set up on location where they filmed the two movies. Because it helps me get really invested when everything is real, like around them. And I don't know where they filmed this, but you could tell it was on like a WB lot.
Even that location where they're in the tower or whatever, wherever they're always hanging out, it's all green screened. It's all, I hate how this looks. It just looks so. That's what I mean when I say, for me personally, there are no stakes. Even when they're killing all the characters and all that, it just seems so phony. It feels like Looney Tunes without the entertainment value for me. But in terms of the story, it really spends so much time on two tropes that I personally am just so sick of. The first one being, we've seen it so many times. The girl who, they always have the line, "I'm not crazy. I know what I saw." Every movie, we've seen it 100 times. So enough already. And also, I get that it makes sense for the time period, but I think personally, I've just reached my quota on racism. Just like I felt the same way with It Chapter 2 of the gay bash. I think I've just reached my quota with isms. Like whether it's gay bashing or everyone's racist, I'm like, we've lived through a decade of this. I think I've just reached my quota.
There's the lady telling the bullies, like, stop beating up these kids, and they're like, whatever, lady, we're gonna beat up whoever the fuck we want. Fuck off.
They really were.
Like, I like how like all the white people around were like, whatever. Like,
So, oh god, and also the military shit.
Oh my
okay,
god.
so when
The
I
end
first
ended up
read
being stupid as
the
far as their
plot-
goal.
when I first read the plot synopsis of this, like right before the episodes came out, I'm like, that can't be what it's about. This is AI. This is a joke. Obviously, that's not what this is about. The military wants to capture Pennywise the dancing clown to unleash him on the commies.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
No. What? That was my. Did I miss something? I thought it was to unleash them on Americans to keep us under control.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
what
I
it's
thought it was the
about.
commies. Then how
No,
did they get involved? Wait.
No,
I think it was a bit of both.
Yeah, it was released on America, and then
Yeah.
and then the world, obviously, but starting here.
And the world. Oh,
Yeah.
I hate it. I hate it.
See,
I hate
actually
it.
did.
I thought that was a bit much.
I actually didn't hate that so much because I don't like the military too much, and I'm totally against the feds. So I'm kind of like, yeah, that checks out. Like it checks out that the military and the feds would be so egotistical as to be like, yeah, like some alien entity thing. Yeah, like we're gonna get that and we're gonna use him because like we're better. Like that's fuck yeah, like we're the military. We're gonna do what the fuck we want. And
Yeah,
then
that didn't bug me so much either, only because of the fact that look, man, from what I've read about history, even the Nazis were like fucking around with like mysticism and supernatural. So for me, it's like, okay, I mean, I'm sure our military was too. In fact, I know they do because I have a friend who was in the military. He told me like he worked in finance, and he said like, dude, you'd be surprised like what kind of budgets we have for certain things. And he told me like they have a budget for like the supernatural. I'm like, the military? He's like, yeah, we have an actual budget for that. So
now that'd be a movie I'd watch.
Yeah, it's crazy stuff. So
they do stuff like that. Actually, have you seen? Sorry, Dante, to interrupt you, but there's a movie about that. Like, I don't know if you've seen The Cube, Mike, but that's one. You've never seen The Cube? Oh, bro,
no, it's
like
been on my
you'll
list
love
for
it.
years.
Oh, you'll love it. And that's actually a trilogy. And I think in like basically the third one, they explained that it was like all the military op and like spoiler alert, but that's basically like
I'm adding it to my letterbox.
that's why I love The Cube, because I mean, as like that's the crazy part is I hate that kind of horror. Like I don't like gore and I don't like that kind of thing, but because The Cube was about like what it was about, I was like, okay, I actually really like this movie. It was very like psychological in that sense. But so I believe you, Dante, because like I think it's a trope that's been played in horror movies before, but I think it's a real one.
And I get it's an obvious trope. In fact, we just saw it with Stranger Things, right? We saw the fact the military trying to capture these psychics so they can make more psychics and to fight the Great War. So it is a trope. That's the thing. The military trying to get a hold of something they can't control is a trope. But it didn't bug me as much because I think they did a good job of, we didn't really know why they wanted it till the very end.
Yeah.
Right? Like we didn't know why they wanted Pennywise. Like we knew they were searching for it. We thought maybe to destroy it. So the fact that we didn't know till the very end, I think that kind of helped it a little bit more for me, where it's like, oh, okay. The guy's just crazy.
I also liked how they did the different like characters, like because then we find out like the main general was that little kid that like the Indian woman helped, and then like like so like the way they kind of like tied it together and like that kind of thing I really enjoyed as well, because I was like, oh, that's really cool that like he's the one that was like kind of getting chased in the woods, and then he like it turns out like he's the one that came back for this entity. But there was also like a couple of crazy psycho fucking humans that I was like, yo, like the hell's wrong with you? And one of them was that woman. Like I was like,
with his daughter, Pennywise's daughter.
Yeah, Pennywise's daughter. Like I was like, dude, are you crazy? Like, well, I mean, clearly you're crazy, but
she's obviously crazy.
Yeah, she's like, it's still my dad, even though it's been 30 years. And even
even with all this makeup on, her face doesn't move.
And she literally feeds children to the freaking clown just so she can see him, like see her dad.
Yeah, and like she saw him like literally like decapitated some dude and like eating his brain, and she's all like, Papa, and I was like, are you fucking mental?
Wait, but then she goes, wait, you're not him. I'm like, bitch, when did you figure that out? Right? Like you've been feeding the kids to this man or to this thing for like ever.
Yeah.
I actually liked the stuff that they had of him before he was Pennywise at the carnival. I wish they would have focused on that more. See, here's the thing. I get the sense that Bill Skarsgård really did not want to be in this. He joined at the very last moment. They probably threw more money than God at him.
No. He wanted to be in this. Like he signed up. He's willing to do 2 more seasons.
I'm pretty sure he signed on at the last minute, though. Maybe it was negotiations.
There was something with scheduling because him and Andy, what's his name, Muschietti, or the guy who makes this, they had already been in talks. But this originally was going to be a 3rd movie, and then I don't know, just stuff with Warner Brothers and scheduling, and then he was like happy to do 3 seasons worth.
I was going to say, I feel like he was probably on set for like 5 days and they just stretched it out as much as they could. That would make a lot of sense, though, because I feel like there could be a decent like 2-hour movie in this. It just feels so unbelievably stretched out.
Well, it could definitely be cut down. I think
I agree.
I look, whether there's going to be another season or not, I think that's still up in the air right now. I know they said there was going to be, but because of the whole deal with Netflix and all that, I think all of this stuff is on pause. Like everything is on pause, except for like the fucking Harry Potter show. Other than that, everything is kind of like in this weird limbo kind of state.
True.
Did this do well viewer wise?
Yeah,
I don't really know.
Streaming.
It did well with the critics and with the and with views. So I mean, it did well.
Yeah, I think the reason they've not greenlight the second is absolutely because they're in limbo. I think this is going to be an automatic renewal as soon as it's like settled.
Oh yeah, if this were any other year or any other time, this would have got greenlit right away. Like halfway through.
Agreed.
But no, the other thing I was going to bring up too was the reason why I like this show so much is I love this whole blending of Stephen King characters coming together, man. Like Dick Hallorann, from The Shining, being a big part of the show was like, I think that's what kind of won me over to the show.
Yes, absolutely.
I'm like, you know what? The Stephen King universe is something I didn't know I needed until I watched this show. I was like, I want to see more crossover.
I did not realize that that's where this was from until you just said that.
Yes.
I'm confused.
I put that in our inbox, man. So I with the show, like it was interesting, but I was struggling with like the military, like when it would go to the military or the new family that moved into town besides their son, when it was with the adults, I would just be bored. And then when it got to Dick Hallorann's character, I got really intrigued because he was like my favorite. And I began to enjoy it. I actually enjoyed it more and more as it went on.
Same
here. And I think, unless you're like kind of like if you ever seen like Dr. Sleep or The Shining, like like the shine takes on different forms and different people have the shine. The fact that they were able to kind of like play around with that a lot more in this show, I think they have a lot of room to play with next season if they do another season, which they are, I assume. But they have a lot to play with now, and I don't know. I'm kind of excited about it.
Yeah, no, it's cool the way, and even the mentions of Shawshank that are thrown out and things like that. Yeah, I thought all that was, I really enjoyed, because I know I said this, Nina, I think the first time I came on with the first part of Stranger Things we all reviewed, and I was saying how much I was enjoying theorizing and the lore, and I hadn't been able to do that in a while, and I found myself like I'm starting to become a Stephen King master. I've spent so many hours watching videos of the lore of it.
That's funny.
It definitely interests me.
That's great. I definitely really liked this guy's character. Like I was so into it. I didn't really understand why. Like I thought they could have kind of gone into it the other black dude a little bit more. I forget what his name is, but because they were saying. Yeah, the main guy. Because they were like, he's without fear, and that's why we got him, because we want him to like
Leroy Hanlon is his name.
Yes, Leroy. Like they were like, he has no fear, so we're gonna get him to, like, go up against Pennywise because he uses fear or whatever. But then they didn't really like explain why he has no fear. And then, like, obviously, like, Pennywise figured out, like, okay, well, you don't have any fear, but like clearly you're scared if I, like, do something to your kid, right? Like, so, like, I'm just gonna steal your kid then, because like, if I can't get to you in any other way, I'm just gonna, like, take out your kid. So, like, I mean, that made sense, but they didn't really like at all explain like why it is that he has no fear. Like, I was like, well, why is this guy like so fearless? Like, I don't get it. I thought they could have done a better job in explaining that.
Can I say something on
Go
a
ahead,
like personal
please.
level of acting?
Sure.
When that dude that you're talking about was put next to him in a scene, like, this guy outacts him at such a level that, like,
I agree.
I was like, my
Oh
God,
yeah, no, this guy killed it, man.
Yeah,
that
I
guy's a good
agree.
actor.
It did feel like that for me too. Verbal, did you think like that as well?
Yeah, I mean, I've seen the actor's name is Chris Chalk. I've seen him in other things, and he was always pretty good.
Mhm.
I think this show kind of gave him room to really shine. No pun intended.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I felt like not just the other black guy. I think most people he was with, he stole the scene.
Yeah.
I
Um,
agree. Yeah.
Yeah, I think this guy for me was like kind of like he kind of not saved the show, but he made the show for me. He made a good show better.
Yeah.
Agreed.
You know what I mean?
Agreed. Yeah,
Well, it's
absolutely.
kind of like how, like, Stranger Things needs Jim Hopper, like, this show needed Dick Halloran.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree. I agree.
Can we you know what was really sad to see? Can we talk about James Raymer's face?
Oh,
Wait,
man.
who's that?
I guess
Okay.
everyone gets old, but Jesus.
Well, I mean, the guy's like 70-something years old.
Still.
Depressing.
Hey, look, I get
Ouch.
the fact that James Remar is still acting. I mean, I gotta give him credit for it, but
Yeah. It's depressing. That's like, I remember when he was cute. Like, are we all gonna look like this one day?
Yeah, we are, Mike.
Mike, that is
How
the
about you
sad,
stop
the sad
that?
reality is yes.
Yeah.
No, I intend on looking like the chick who plays his daughter. My eyebrows are gonna be on the back of my head.
Look, man,
Oh my
I accepted my fate a long time ago.
Whatever, black don't crack.
I know, Dante.
You
What
don't
are
see
you
Dick
talking
Halloran
about?
looking like James Remar.
So,
Right.
I'm trying to think of other things. I definitely like one of the reasons why the show keeps getting better is when you finally do actually start getting Pennywise, because Pennywise is just horrifying. He really is.
Yeah. He
And
really
then,
is.
oh,
but
God, that's horrifying.
When we got
That's
that reveal of
horrifying.
Pennywise, that was fucking amazing.
Yes.
Which one? Which reveal? Because they had so
Which
many
one?
reveals.
Well, no,
of
the
Pennywise.
reveal where he actually first shows up, which is
Yeah.
episode 5, when Maddie is dancing around the pole, and then he just starts slowly turning into Pennywise.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
When
yeah,
the kids
yeah,
are all in the sewer together.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
That I thought that, like, and I will say, like, I really did like the other girl too. Because I really like that scene with Pennywise when he's doing the concert for the kids, and he's like, "I'm Pennywise the clown." I was like, "That's fucking freaky, man!" He just shows up, like, it was so great. But I was like, "Yes, eat the bullies, Pennywise, eat the bullies." Like, I was like, I kind of wanted him to, like, kill all those bitches. But he didn't do it.
Well, do you know, I mean, not to compare it to Stranger Things, but do you know who kind of the Steve of this season was? You know how Steve in season 1, you don't like him, and then he totally redeems himself
It's
and you
the
love him.
girl.
The girl
Yeah.
did.
Marge.
Marge.
She was great. Like, it was so funny too, because I was like, at first I was like, I really like her, and then she started being a bitch, and I was like, oh, why are you being a bitch? Like, stop being a bully. Like, that's not you. Like,
She
be
got seduced by
yourself.
popularity, but then she snapped
did.
back.
Yeah, she did, and it was like a really good thing. And then I was like, oh no, these, oh my god, like, because then when she had a redemption arc, and then she's kind of started going out with a little kid, like, what's his name again?
Rich.
He's so cute.
Rich. Yeah. They started, like, kind of dating, and they're like, oh my god, are you guys holding hands? Like, it was really cute. I was like, oh, they're gonna kill it. Like, there's no way they're gonna let us have this cute little love story, because either both are gonna die or one of them is gonna die. Either way, one of them's dead. And then I realized later who she was, and I was like, obviously that kid's gonna die.
Ooh, and what about that reveal? That was cool at the end and the finale. The finale I thought was fantastic.
I really like the
I really
finale.
like the finale a lot.
That was
feel like
probably
the
my
money that
favorite
they-
part about the series was the finale.
Yeah, it was the best episode.
Mike, go ahead.
The money that they didn't spend on locations must have gone to catering. They got a lot of chubby kids on this show. No disrespect, but just saying.
There was I mean,
I guess it's the 50s. People liked their food in the 50s.
how many chubby kids was it? I mean, there was only her. She was kind of chubby, but
They're all a little porky, other than the one girl.
I will say this
No,
though.
they
I
weren't.
feel like they did a great job of casting normal looking kids.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
They
very,
were.
very normal looking kids. Except for maybe that one kid in the first episode with the flock of seagulls hairdo. The one that got killed in the theater.
yeah, I was actually gonna.
Billy,
I'm
was that
pulling.
his name? Or
I was pulling his
Tommy?
picture up right now.
but
I
but they
actually
all look
really
pretty,
liked
pretty
him.
normal.
I
I mean,
actually really liked him as an actor too. Like I was kind of hoping that he would survive and be one of the main kids, but
Which
it
one is
ended
he, the
up that
brother?
he died, like really bad.
Yeah, I'm
He-
trying to
he-
remember his name in the show, but yeah, he
I
was
don't
good.
know anyone's name.
he said he was going insane.
He's the one that got majorly traumatized and killed in like the very first scene.
That
in
one's
car.
Maddie.
That's Maddie.
Maddie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I liked him.
My favorite was Rich and
too.
what we just said her name. I just forgot
Marge?
it again. Marge. Rich and Marge
Yeah, I agree.
were my favorite.
I thought the little black kid was the boy was
He was really cute.
he was good. He was fine. Not a lot of range like the other kids had, but
Can we
Yeah.
talk about the pickle demon?
okay,
I-
that was crazy.
Please go ahead.
Oh, I can't. I hate the damn CGI in this show.
Are you talking about the eye situation?
Oh, no, that's another one. I meant when they're in the grocery store with the pickle
The
jars.
pickles.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's supposed to be your dad, the one girl's dad.
Oh my god, that was so bad. But in a way, I kind of appreciated that because I was like so mortified at that first thing that I was like, oh, I like the bad CG. It's making me separate out.
Well, you know what though? I thought everything leading up to that scene was really good. Like when she would walk past people and they turn and smile. Like
Yes.
that was so creepy and weird, man.
Yes.
But then when you get the pickles, you're like, oh, okay. All right.
That's terrible. I'm here. I'm just coughing.
Also, another scene that was like, I mean, just wild, and it was like, how is anyone gonna live? But then again, I did the research, and I guess that was the thing. The scene in the second to last episode where their version of the KKK like blocks off that sets it on fire. That scene
Oh
was
my
wild.
god,
That was
scene
crazy.
fucked.
Yeah, that was a wild scene.
And that's why, like when I was like, oh, they're gonna kill this couple, the little couple.
Oh no.
And then when they were all happy inside the thing, I already knew that was coming for two reasons. One, because they were happy like during that episode, like inside
Yeah.
the thing, like laughing. I was like, oh, something bad's gonna happen here. Like I can already feel it coming. But also in the intro of the show, if you pay attention to the sequence of what's happening, they play out the season in the intro of this, in the show. So like at the end, when there's like people like on fire and those kids on fire, I was like, oh shit, that's the scene from the intro. Because they're
Well,
gonna set that fucking house on fire. That's what's
and
gonna happen.
and not to mention, I mean, I'd have to pitch this question to you guys because I just now discovered the It franchise and watched the movies after the show. But it probably was cool to It fans to see that scene be played out because it's teased in both movies. When they go through the history, you see that fire happened and like all that you're just going to see the history of it played out, I guess, which is cool.
Yeah, that's kind of cool about that.
Which I guess is what they're going to do for the next seasons, go to those next two time periods that they've already established.
Well, the first one they already established is like 1935, and then I guess he's going to 1905 or whatever it is.
I think so.
Yeah.
And then once it's established who some of the characters are, it becomes a little bit more obvious, like who's going to live, who's going to die. Like when I found out the little black kid is the boy is
it's Mike's dad,
father.
right?
Yeah, Mike's father. I was like, oh, okay, well, they're obviously not going to kill him off.
Well, yeah, because he dies a horrible death later.
Yeah, I know.
Oh God! Wait, Mike. I keep thinking Mike from like Stranger Things. Which one's Mike?
Mike
No,
is
The black kid in
Yeah,
It.
and It.
In the
Oh,
movies.
the black kid
In the
in
movies.
It. Yeah.
He's played by the Old Spice guy in It Chapter 2.
Oh, that's right. See, I gotta watch it again, like the movies,
They're good.
so that I can like now tie in like the prequel to like the movies or whatever.
Well,
That's
I thought this scene
especially the
was
way
cool.
at like the very end of the final episode. I mean, the little girl literally comes back. The one from It Chapter 1.
Yes.
Yeah, so
Which
that
we're gonna
actress
get to
comes
that
back
scene
and
right after this because this was like basically like the reveal of like how, and I guess that's my question to you guys is what did you think about this? Because he kind of like he's like she says because he goes Margaret Tozier, oh, but not yet, not Tozier yet. First comes love, then comes marriage, then comes Richie in the baby carriage, and he's like, I don't know what you're talking about. Is it your son? Don't you recognize your little boy? And like I was like, how is he time traveling? I was like so confused.
Well, okay, so I again, I've done deep dives into the It lore, so I can tell you. So, okay, he's actually not time traveling, but It, as this entity that is not like us, he sees time like he sees all of time. So when he's with her, he actually has not been to the future, but he sees in the future that her son will kill him way down the road. And that's why he brings that up. But even this I thought was a horrifying and cool reveal because this girl has to be like, what is he talking about? And then the fact you'd have to once this kid was alive, she'd be like, dang, he really had a picture of my son missing. You know, that would be pretty
Yes,
horrifying
fucked
too.
up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I hate it so much.
Tell us why, Mike. Tell us
It's so
why.
prequely. It's so prequely. And like, if he knows, if he sees time and sees, then why couldn't he stop himself from getting bullied to death by like a little bitch? Why?
Well, he can see things, but he can't necessarily stop them, I don't think.
But
So
can't
he's
he
trying
see like this nerd is the one who's gonna take me out? I am Pennywise, the eater of worlds, and this guy is gonna take me out. This nerd, really?
I mean, yeah. I mean, I don't know. I thought it was a cool reveal.
Oh,
I
hate
mean,
it so
what?
much.
Okay, what would you have rather it be, Mike? Like what?
Ugh,
If you were in charge of like it the prequel, like what would you have like done
I would have
differently?
focused on the 20s of the carnival. I think that's a much more interesting location. Maybe cut back and forth between there and I don't know.
Well, the reason they did this is that again they're hitting the there's 3 time periods that are established in both movies with like
Mhm.
Mike and Ben that both do the history.
Mhm.
And this one had the fire that we saw, and then
Mhm.
the next season would go back to the 30s, 27 years before this, in the 60s, and then they're going to go back to the early 1900s, I believe.
Yeah, 1905 or whatever it was. I do agree that the carnival part was really creepy.
It was creepy.
I found that the most interesting of the whole season.
I think my favorite scene was actually when Dick Halloran had trapped him in his own mind.
Yes.
And he thought that like he was still back at being like in the carnival, and the carnival boss was like giving him shit, and he's like, I'm Pennywise. He's like all freaking out, like being like, I'm a fucking god. What are you doing here? And it was pretty cool. Like I really like that scene.
And
That whole
now
thing was
that
really cool.
now that I've seen It Chapter 2, I think that scene fits with what they did there. You know what I'm saying? Because he's very bothered. He's got a really sensitive ego, and he gets really bothered by people not respecting him as an eater of worlds.
What killed him? It's so dumb. It's so dumb. It's so dumb. It's so dumb.
I guess
Well,
it's
I guess
kinda
in,
dumb,
I guess
yeah.
in fairness, and again in all my It research I've done the last 2 weeks, I guess people have always mocked the ending of It, like going back to the book.
Yeah, I feel like that's kind of a turd you can only polish so much.
It was like a lackluster ending because it's like, how do you kill something like this, right? Like he's so powerful. Like, what else are you supposed to do, kind of thing. So, I mean, I kind of get that too. Like, it's like, okay, what else are you gonna do? With
Well, yeah, and
this?
technically they didn't kill him; they just trapped him again. So
You mean in the last one?
And the last one, he's
Yeah,
done.
he did.
They put the pillars up and they trapped him, and it was time for him to go back to sleep.
Oh, he's talking about the show. You're talking about It Chapter 2.
Yeah, I was talking about chapter
got
2,
it,
like the movie of the because he did. It's like like
oh
in
yeah,
the
no,
book,
the movies, yeah, he
was bullied to death.
Yeah, because in the book though, like it's like what else? How else are you gonna actually kill this like insane clown that like
But you can also you shouldn't probably
immortal.
the book is probably not the best thing to hold on to either as far as quality writing. I mean, it was a fine story, but it was also a little weird, I mean,
the
Stephen
whole
King having kids have orgies with each other and shit. And
did you guys read I've never read the book. Like that's an actual thing that happens in it.
Yes.
I actually have not read it, but I know about that scene because I know so many It fans have told me about it, and I'm like, oh god.
People have tried to justify it. I'm like, guys, stop.
How?
Yeah, there's no way to justify it.
How, Mike? He's high as fuck and he's weird as fuck, and I'm talking about Stephen King, so he's gonna write about some fucked up shit. So that's what
no, don't blame that on being high. I'm high all the time, and I don't write shit like that.
No, but Verbal, you're high like on like the good stuff. He's high on like absinthe and like fucking cocaine and a bunch of shit. Like it's a little different,
let's be real. He's just a dark, kind of warped man.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta be to be a horror writer, to be a horror author. I mean,
horror people are the best people. He is.
Oh no, they are, but they got to be a little fucked up.
I will say,
one of my favorite people is Rob Zombie, and he's the most normal guy you'll ever meet in person. So normal, but then he comes up with this crazy shit.
He is like relationship goals. Him and his wife.
He is so cool. He is the coolest dude.
Interestingly,
I love their marriage.
Stephen King is the person who introduced the concept of pedophilia to me. I didn't know about that. But I when I was a kid, I think I was like 12, maybe I think I was like 11, 12 years old. I read a book called Gerald's Game. And in that book talks about like how the girl was like basically a victim of pedophilia, like her father abused her when she was like very young. And like it was really weird because I was not ready to read a book like that. You know what I mean? Like it was like really weird to read that book when I was like really, really young. And like it just like kind of I feel like that book needed a rating. Like the library should not have given me that book. Like I was kind of pissed like at the library actually when I returned it. I was like, why did you guys rent me this book? Like you should have told me it was gonna be like pretty adult. Like it's pretty bad. Like I don't think like kids should be reading that kind of thing. And like the librarian was like, it's a book. Like like I don't know. It's a fucking book.
I had the book of it when I was a kid, and it's like this thick. I was just like, nah.
Yeah, but I never read it. I read because I was like, I want to try something of Stephen King's. It's not a movie. That's not something that like I've heard about because I had watched The Shining and it was fine, but I wanted something different. So I went and read that of all books, and then that's how I found that out. And then like later on though, like I mean, as I grew up, I had more of an appreciation for Stephen King, especially like through The Shining and stuff like that. I really because that's the story I really like.
Even though he hates that movie.
I do like the movie more than the book.
His taste is questionable.
Exactly. Like at this point, just own it, man. Like people love this film. It's beloved. Just stop looking like an idiot.
I like the movie better though.
What did you say?
I've still never seen The Shining.
Oh, you've got to watch The Shining. It's a classic.
I know. I feel like I should get my horror fan card removed for that.
Yeah, I really think
you gotta watch The Shining, man.
It's my favorite.
And
then right after that, you got to watch Dr. Sleep.
I've heard that's really good. I'm really excited for Dr. Sleep. Oh my god, my friend Maddie in the chat said he found out about pedos from Stephen King also.
Oh my god.
I didn't know. I had no idea about all this until like I was an adult and people started talking about these things.
I mean, I'm not a psychologist, but I think it's pretty obvious dark things happen in that guy's childhood because it comes out in every movie, everything he writes.
Yeah. I mean, the only Stephen King book I ever read was Christine. So
I don't think I ever read that
last movie.
Yeah, that was like the only one I read. Oh no, I'm sorry. I read that one, and I think I read Lawnmower Man, but it's a very different story than the movie version of Lawnmower Man. So
This was the scene that I was like, yes, go kill that bitch.
Oh, I
yeah.
know. Little Rich, my little short king.
What do you see? A motherfucking miracle. I love that.
Yeah, the Rich moment was really good. I liked it a lot.
That was one of those scenes where, like, I was like so into, because I remember like my husband came into the room because he was like upstairs and I was watching the thing like downstairs, and he like walks in and he starts talking to me and I'm like, I can't talk to you right now. Like it's one of those scenes where like you just can't even press pause. It's like I'm like, like I was in it. Like I was like, I
Oh,
need
yeah.
to know what happens. Like I'm not pressing pause. It was like the moment where like he's turning into a demon and he's like flying down on them, and I was like, don't talk to me right now. Like, no.
The one thing I wish they kind of explained, I'm not sure if they did a good job of it, but I wish they would have kind of explained why is it when people leave Derry they can't remember.
I know that
because
good.
that also is, and that's why it's broken at the very end of it chapter 2. It's because it's something he has the power because he doesn't want people to remember if they leave. It's like his little domain.
It's like Scientology.
So that's an it effect. I don't know. Somehow it is able to manipulate that. Just like how he's able to manipulate parents being really bad to their kids and things.
But is it only the kids that don't remember, or is it like anyone who leaves Derry just doesn't remember?
It's like anyone
I
who
think it's
leaves
everybody.
anyone who
Yeah.
leaves Derry begins to forget.
Mm-hmm.
It's like his way of making sure his domain stays his and
Right,
like secure, and no one can ever piece things together and figure it out.
I guess the thing that kind of like I was a little bit like, I don't understand, because they were like, okay, let's put this dagger thing like where the military stupidly removed the pillar, right? They're like,
Yeah.
oh, let's remove it and see what happens. Nothing bad's gonna happen, right, guys? And then they're like, okay, let's put this thing where that was, whatever. But I'm like, but that's a dagger. And there was a couple instances where like it was just like frozen or whatever. And I'm like, why do they just stab that bitch with a dagger? Like instead of like, oh, let's trap him again. Like he's right there. Just stab the motherfucker. He's just like he's like frozen in the air. So I was kind of confused about that.
Well, he
actually.
was frozen, but the military was also there messing things up, right? So I mean,
yes,
right? Because that's what happened when he froze up. Like he was about to kill Marge, and he froze because
he
Halloran got into his head.
Yeah,
because Halloran was like messing with him. But there was another time before that though. There was another time where the kids had the dagger. It was the girl. And she was like, she picked it up like in the sewer, and she's like looking at it, and he got all scared, and he's like, oh, and then he like walked away, and I was like, I just fucking run at that bitch, and I'd stab a bitch right there.
Well, she's probably not going to catch Pennywise, but
no,
well, he was right there. He was standing there, like, oh, like, and I'd be like, bitch, I'm gonna stab you with this, like, because obviously you don't like it, and it's
and I feel like now that they've introduced that, it would have made more sense in the movies if that's how they killed them, right?
Yes,
with the
Anything
dagger
would have made more sense.
It would have made more sense in the movie that they killed him with that, because then it's like, oh, okay,
Like it would have made more sense if they made him like weaker through like, like telling him about the fears or like the whatever, and then like once he's weaker, then you like stab that bitch with the dagger.
The way they're going to get around that verbal though is they'll probably just be like, well, the military had the other stones, so that had to permanently be there, so he couldn't escape. I don't know. They'll find.
Well, no, I mean that's what happened, but
yeah.
But also going back to the competency of the military. Okay, look, you have this plan, and it's a dumbass plan, but you have this plan. Why would you, as a failsafe, like why would you burn or destroy the stone, knowing that you might need it just in case later, right? Like I thought that was dumb.
Can you guys explain that to me? Because I was so confused. I was like, why would they destroy it? They don't even know what it is. Like, why? Because
they wanted him to be free. Like they didn't want anything to stop them from their plan, I guess.
But the whole point of that pillar thing was that they planted those things in a specific location so that they're all connected to one another. So it makes like a circle around Derry or whatever. So once you like move one, technically the circle's broken, which it was like the case. They didn't even need to destroy the thing. That thing had already left like a hole in the barrier. So like that's why
that goes back to Verbal's point though. It's like they just like want it totally gone so they could never undo what they did. It didn't really make sense. But then again,
that was dumb.
But then again, how many of us here would go up to a frozen it and basically taunt it?
I would totally stab it. That's what I would do at the frozen it.
Okay, this was
actually the other part of the military thing that did make sense. Verbal was when the black guy went in there and he was like, "Motherfuckers, what you do?" And they like pulled out a weapon, like, and he's like, "Stop fucking like destroying that thing." And I'd be like, that black guy would be so dead. Like that entire base would have just emptied the clip on him.
He would have been dead. Absolutely.
Like so dead. Like not even by Pennywise. Death by military. Like immediately. He's like, just like, I'm gonna shoot all you bitches. So I'm like, dude, this motherfucker's got
there
nothing.
was a lot of like suspending disbelief in the show, but I still feel like even the dumb moments, like, and maybe because I've just been starved for good TV for a long time that you know, and I was so disappointed with Alien Earth that I just needed something.
No, I understand. I understand. There was
it was well, I mean, it's kind of like there's things I could critique that I you know, we can critique, but overall I enjoyed the show and I enjoyed it enough it made me want to. We reacted to it chapter 1 and then I watched it chapter 2 off camera because I was intrigued.
Yeah, like the first thing I did after watching the season was I watched Dr. Sleep again because I'm like I want to understand The Shine a little bit more, you know, and
yeah. Now I want to go rewatch Dr. Sleep because I totally forgot that Halloran was from like that. I was like, oh,
yeah, and his character is in Dr. Sleep.
Yeah, because I totally forgot because I was confused because I was like, how does this guy see dead people? This wasn't in it. Like I don't remember anybody like seeing freaking dead people like in it.
Well, in The Shining, he kind of hinted that
throwing
he did, right?
shit against the wall and seeing what sticks. It's so damn convoluted. We got the Indians. We got racism. We got the military. We see dead people. We got.
It was a little excessive, Mike. I was with you on that because I was like, okay, so this guy can see dead people for no reason, and then they were like, and then the military was like, okay, we're gonna fuck you up, bro. Like you're gonna see the dead people. We're not gonna help you at all. Like,
but I will say,
we throw in this friggin' miscambroge is what it is.
But what I will say is the Indians were very much needed in this movie.
Yes, they were
in the show, because they were the caretakers. They were the guardians of the.
They were the guardians of the pillar
of the jail, right? They were the wardens of Pennywise, right?
Yeah, I thought the Indians fit. I thought, and to me, Dick Halloran's character really like is what made me get interested into the show. But there definitely was some convolutedness in the show, but at the same time, overall, I was entertained.
But also, like his shine, like didn't really make any sense to me. Like maybe I just need to like know more about the shine. But I was like, how come he only sees like really evil dead people? Like where are the good dead people? Because like,
well, he sees lost souls.
Good dead people too, you know. Like, and then finally,
he does at the very end.
And then he sees the two good dead people because he only sees that Indian guy that leads him to like the where the pillar is or whatever, like the location.
Oh yeah,
and then he sees the kid. And I was like, so there's only like two good dead people that he can see because everybody else are zombies that want to like, you know, bother him. And I'm like, so he only sees like this kid. And
but
then,
also
like,
the dead people, the dead people, it also, I think it depends how they die, right? Because if you die like a violent death, you're probably like a restless spirit.
Yeah, I guess so.
I don't know if the ghosts he saw were bad. They were just lost. You know what I mean?
Right. They were like assholes. They kept trying to like talk to him and he
but they weren't trying to kill him or hurt him. It's like I think they were trying to communicate, right? But because they died horrifically, right? They still just look like that. And so
and
I think that does fit into what you even see in the original Shining.
Yeah,
like,
it does.
At the end of the film.
Oh yeah.
But also, maybe this is how I took it. You guys can let me know. Maybe I'm just trying to give context where they didn't actually give it. I felt like they kind of indicated that by the very end, Dick Halloran's character had began to not necessarily like control his shine better, but like I don't know, it was like he opened up to it was like he no longer was haunted by it.
Well,
The tea helped.
He said the herbs helped. Remember
Yeah.
what the Indian woman gave him?
Yeah.
That
Okay.
tea apparently really calmed it the fuck down. I don't know
Yeah.
why she put in that tea, but
Probably peyote, man.
some kind of mushrooms, I'm guessing. Yeah, like some mushroom tea or some shit.
Ashwagandha, like just
Yeah, whatever.
one of those Indian
This is why I
drugs.
don't trust the Indians. If they hand me drinks, I ain't drinking it.
Oh my god, I would
And
If you
totally
ever
drink
find
it.
yourself near a
Indians
teepee,
with
don't
gods.
drink anything they give you.
Yeah, and if the other kind of Indians give you food, don't eat it because it'll give you the shit.
Oh my god, it's like,
So
but
there's
that's the
the
thing.
Indians that you don't drink from and the Indians that you don't eat from.
Yeah, but Mike, if the military's already given you the trip, you're like, and the Indians are like, here's a drink that's gonna
And
calm
don't
you the
do
fuck
shit
down.
that
I'd
the
be like, give me
military
shit.
offers you.
Exactly. The
Dude, like
military.
people have no idea, man. Like our military, like there was a whole, and I think it was like in the late 60s, man. They had like a whole like division dedicated to LSD
Mm-hmm.
and experimenting with
MK
LSD
Ultra?
on people
Yeah.
and shit.
Of
Yeah.
course. Yeah, and it's
Well,
still going on.
And of course, that's where they got the Stranger Things idea to begin with, Project Montauk, that where it's believed that they were experimenting with kids on how to do mind control type stuff, like 11.
Yeah, like MK Ultra. And
Yeah,
things
no,
like
it's
that.
a real thing, man. Like
Yeah. Good. I mean, great actor. Really.
He's really good.
Skarsgård, yeah.
Yeah.
He's like it's kind of a special performance.
He really is. Yeah, MK Ultra never ended. I agree.
I just despise that family, man, because you can't have it both, man. You can't have like good looks and be like that talented, man. Fuck you. You know? Like you can't have it all.
Nosferatu?
You can't have it all, man.
Did you guys see Nosferatu?
Yeah.
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
Oh, it was
He
so
was
good.
great in that.
He was really good in that too. Okay, so this was the ending scene. There was like a post credit where the crazy bitch ends up in the mental institution. Which,
Yeah.
by the way, actually, like before I go into this thing, that crazy chick, I did think that they were gonna do like some type of love story with it, which I think would have made more sense than her being like, "Are you my papa?" Like that would have made
She was
more
going to be
sense.
shopping Pennywise.
Yeah, I thought she was like kind of like in love with him.
Oh, kind of like
I
how
thought-
women like fall in love with serial killers and
Yes,
then send
exactly.
them letters
Like his
and
Harley
shit.
Quinn.
Yeah, like a Harley Quinn type. Like, you know, I'm just so crazy that I'm gonna fall in love with this killer clown and like try and like become his wife or whatever. Like, I think that would have made more sense than like,
Actually, I'm kind of glad they didn't go that
Papa,
route because
are you my
Yeah.
papa? Like, it's like, no, bitch, I'm not your damn papa.
I think it
Killed
just
him.
added to the craziness of it, though.
And she was kind of nuts.
And then I liked how they made her a character. I mean, it's one of the creepier scenes in It Chapter 2, how they connected that.
also I
Yeah,
feel like this has to be said. The actress who plays her, Madeline Stowe, at one time was considered the most beautiful woman in the fucking world.
Really?
Oh, in the
Oh,
90s, she was
pull
like the
up.
hottest thing in the world.
I'm looking
Hollywood
this up.
loved her.
Wait, what's her name again?
Madeline
I've
Stowe.
always thought she's a vampire. Did you guys ever watch
She's
Revenge?
so hot.
No.
No.
Revenge
I've
was
seen it.
so
Oh,
good.
Revenge with Kevin Costner?
No, it was a TV show. She was in it.
Oh, okay.
And
That's
there were,
yeah.
and she was like the bitchy Hamptons bitch, the rich bitch.
I know what show you're talking about. Yeah.
Oh, it was so good.
Yeah,
They
she's
ruined
really
it after
pretty.
a while, but it was
Yeah,
really
she
good.
was considered like the most gorgeous woman like in the 90s and 80s and 90s.
And she's a vampire.
Yeah,
I'm
she still
looking
is
at
good.
her and really, like, I mean, she's not that hot.
She was. I mean, shit.
Well, she's really pretty.
I like how Michelle's going with the pretty word.
That
Well,
that means she's not that hot.
No, I'm a woman. Hot is like Sydney Sweeney.
Right.
Pretty,
Yeah.
pretty, beautiful is the face, and that's what we women are more intrigued with. Because we're
Yeah,
not,
the
I'm
funny,
not into
yeah,
a
that's the
woman.
funny part is like that's what like I was like saying that on Twitter the other day because everyone's like arguing about whether Sophie Turner should be like, what's her name, Lara
Lara
Croft.
Croft.
Yeah, and I
Oh,
was
the
like,
titties.
this is the episode
Hold
of
up. I'm looking at
Seinfeld.
pictures. You're saying she's not hot? I'm like,
She's an attractive woman.
No, she's attractive for sure.
hot.
No, she's
I
attractive.
even love this pic with like her big flowy hair.
I mean,
in the
maybe she was
90s.
80s hot, which is very different.
No, she's very pretty in the 90s. I mean, she's pretty now.
She is,
was
actually.
amazing on Revenge. Every episode, she was either slapping someone or throwing a drink in their face. It was amazing. Oh, hey.
She's very pretty. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I would say pretty, not hot.
But
She is
again,
hot.
she
I'll
can
put her on the hot
Adorable.
list.
she can be hot. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
she's just it's a more innocent look. So I mean, we're just judging her face.
Damn, Madeline Stowe is a 10, says Spike.
I
I'd
mean,
say it.
those
I'd say
features are
Vision.
I mean, look
Wow.
at those lips and that chin. And she's a very pretty woman.
I don't know if I would consider her at 10. I would say
Gotta
high
watch her on Revenge.
8.
But
like-
also back in those days, she did a lot of nude scenes. So like a lot.
How were the
Okay.
titties?
That's what it is then. It's
Yeah, she did like a shit ton of nude scenes back then.
How were the titties? Were they good or just
they're
okay?
normal. They're normal, like
Just okay?
yeah. I mean, they're nice. They're very nice. But
Just okay.
they're not fake, right? So they're
Oh,
you
that's
know,
good.
Yeah.
But that's what I was saying though. Like this is like the episode of The Office where they're like, is Hillary Swank
Swank.
hot? Yeah, like hot or not?
I think so because she's weird looking, and I guess if I were into chicks, that would still be my type. Is weird looking people.
Oh,
Yeah, like
yeah,
her boobs weren't huge, but they were nice. They're perky.
yeah, because you like weird looking dudes too, Mike. You're
I
like you're into what's his name? God, I
Steve
always forget.
Buscemi.
Yeah, Steve Buscemi and
Okay,
the other
that
guy.
is weird. That is so
And
fucking
the other
weird.
one.
Like,
Oh
The
no! Look up
nerdy
the young
dude.
Steve Buscemi. Rick Moranis.
Rick Moranis.
Oh,
yeah,
he
that's
is.
right.
In
I
his
was like,
day, he could
Wow.
get it.
like that's weird.
Can you imagine?
that is a
Nina, can you
wild
imagine-
choice, even for gays, man. Like,
I mean, Nina, can you imagine girls being around like being like, what's his name? Nick Mirandus is so hot.
He is though. You never saw Little Shop of Horrors?
I did.
He
Oh
was
my
like
God.
murdering bitches with a plant for his woman. He was sexy.
That's too funny. Okay, so that there was a final scene, like a little cut scene. So like
Oh yeah.
crazy clown bitch, she gets put in
Yeah.
the crazy house, and then like it like years later, she hears like this screaming thing, and she's like, "Oh my God, what's going on?" And she like runs into the room where a woman's hung herself, and then this chick is in the room. And
so I'm
obviously
assuming
she's
that the woman who hung herself was her mom, right?
her mom. Yeah,
Yeah.
her mom
Yes.
killed herself.
And she's comforting her disgusting father.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. And then that's when that ties it all in together, which I thought it was like
And you know what? Props
good
to this
scene.
actress for still looking young enough to play this role.
Oh,
I
thought it
know.
was de-aging.
yeah, good point, because she looks exactly like her. So I was like,
I mean,
that's a good.
it's more mature, but she still pulls it off. And since we just went there on the other, like that actress, her face is just like like a doll, like just so pretty.
She looks
She's-
great. It maybe like to give a little message of hope to the chunky child actors in this. Ugly kids always grow up to be attractive adults because
That's
she
true.
was a
This is
funny
true.
looking child, and
It's-
look at her now.
It's the ugly duckling effect. There's a lot of kids that are like, when they're like kids, like they're kind of ugly, and you're like, ooh, but then they grow up, and you're like, wow,
Oh yeah, yeah.
They look
I mean,
great.
and it's the reverse too. A lot of
Yeah,
times.
it is.
that's true. Like you have like the
It's like
pretty
you were such a cute
kids.
kid. What happened?
Yeah, it's true. They get hit with the ugly stick when they grow up. You're like,
Like
"Ooh."
I remember Macaulay Culkin talking about that. He was like, "Yeah, I was like, the cute kid of Hollywood for a while, and then, I hit puberty, and people were like, oh, you're that kid."
That's pretty right.
No, adult Macaulay Culkin is sexy. He can.
Oh no,
still
he's
get it.
grown into his looks, but he hit that awkward stage.
Yeah.
Oh my God. What's up, Nightmare Files? He's like, I've been
So-
ugly for years.
I don't believe that.
I don't believe that either. I don't believe that either. Well, all right. I think we've pretty much covered everything. Is there anything else you guys want to talk about with regards to the series? Anything we missed? Michelle, anything you can think of?
No, I mean, again, it's definitely not a perfect show, but I mean, few are. But it was a very enjoyable show by the end of it. And again, it interests me in the world of it, and I went down a deep rabbit hole.
I will say also, like, it's not for the faint of heart. That's what I would say,
No,
especially the
it's
Not at
first
all.
episode. Like, it can be kind of fucked up. So
You
yeah,
you have to
not-
like horror like a decent amount, I think, to like this show.
yeah, I agree. And I definitely wouldn't say. Okay, so here's a question for you guys. Would you say, like, if you're someone who's never watched it before, would you say, like, to start with this prequel and then, like, go in the movies? Like, how would you consume it? Mike
would
is
recommend
shaking
people
his
watch the
head
movies
so
first.
hard.
I wouldn't.
Yeah,
No?
I'd recommend watching the movies first and then watching Welcome to Derry.
Okay.
I would watch maybe the 1990 miniseries and it
Yeah.
chapter 1 and then fuck off. Stop there.
Don't
and you'll
even
have
bother with
lovely-
that.
You know, you asked Verbal if I needed to have watched the movies because I had at that point, and he said just have you seen The Shining and Doctor Sleep, and I was fine. Like I just learned along the way with the show. It was good.
Yeah, I haven't seen
Okay.
it.
So wait, you didn't watch the movies first. So you actually watched the prequel series first, then you went into the movies. Okay.
So that way, when I saw the movies and they're going over the history, I was like, oh yeah, that happened in the show. That thing burned down. Like it was tragic.
Oh, that's cool. That's a really cool way of, like, that you got to experience that versus us, like, because we watched all of it before.
I guess the reason why I said, the movies first, because I think, especially when they're setting up, the character of Richie,
Yeah.
and then they play it back in the series where he's showing her the picture of her son.
Mhm.
It's like everything kind of connects. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? But I guess it can go either
Definitely.
way. You could do like the series first and then the movies and then yeah.
I still definitely say I highly recommend, Michelle, that you watch the miniseries, the 90s miniseries. I think is like I personally I think it's better than all of them put together.
It was good, man. Tim Curry
just
was
me.
fucking amazing.
Amazing. Like it's an amazing story. It's all practical effects. There's no CG in that shit, Mike.
Yeah, no CGI at all.
It's like
Mhm.
it's all very tangible. I think that's what's so much
That's what
more freaky about it. It's like you're like, oh, that clown's gonna stab me. Like that, he's gonna stab me. He's gonna kill me.
Yeah, maybe it's just my taste. I'm just allergic to that sort of CGI fest. I like practical effects.
No,
I like
and that's
hand-
fair. I think a lot of people
Yeah.
are tired of like the over CG bullshit that we've gotten.
I don't
I think I've learned to just tune it out. Like I've learned to kind of almost
Yeah.
just like it's
Yeah,
almost like
me
a blank spot for me now because it's like I see it so much.
I don't
Mm.
understand too how movies and shows have never been more expensive. It's insane the money that gets spent on this stuff, and they've never looked worse.
Yes, I
Like
agree.
you'll spend $100 million on something, and it looks like this.
I was just talking about that before this show. I was on Georgia's show, and I was just saying that the what's crazy to me is besides the bloated budgets is we're in a time now where we all have filmmaking technology on our fucking laptop right now, right?
Yep.
Why does it cost so much
Yeah.
to make a movie?
Yeah.
I
Right?
don't know. It's so
Like
crazy.
especially if you're
gotta
like a
be
big
money
Hollywood
laundering.
studio, and I get it, big special effects, all that shit. Why do you need like crews of like thousands to film a fucking movie?
You're not gonna for much longer with AI. Like it's just
Well, and more so, why does it cost that much and look the way it does? It used to be
Yeah,
if it was
that's
a big
even worse,
budget
yeah.
movie. Like Titanic, for example, cost $100 million, but you see every dollar of it
Yeah.
on screen. It looks like
the same thing
$100.
with the first Jurassic Park. Why does that
Yeah.
still look so good today?
Yeah.
Right?
each episode of it costs around 9.4 to 10
Where'd it
million
go?
dollars.
That's crazy.
On what?
That's
On green screen.
insane.
Hold on.
I mean,
but
This is a big deal too. Like, yeah, actors get a big chunk of that money, especially if you have
any
like
known
high end
actors,
actors.
Other than
Yeah.
Bill Skarsgård.
it would have had to have been cheaper to go back to Canada and film where they did the two movies and to do some practical effects. It just had to be cheaper to do that.
I agree.
It would have also made the show better.
And yeah,
It
there
would
were
have
no
made it.
huge actors outside of Bill Skarsgård in this show to warrant
Yeah.
like big paychecks like that.
What
so.
about the lady clown? I mean, does she get
Mal
they
Lasso,
pay
really
I mean,
got
she
going.
hasn't been a thing in a long time. But you could probably get her pretty cheap. You know.
Okay, that makes sense. The crew
That's how she got her
cost that
career.
much.
You get her cheap.
Yeah, the crew.
Oh, let me see where they
All her
filmed it.
nudie scenes.
Yeah, we got to figure out where they filmed it.
Guarantee you, it's like Vancouver or Romania.
Or Alabama.
I think it was Vancouver actually, because there was a scene where I was like, "Hey, that's Vancouver. I think I know where that is. Like, I think I've been there."
It was Ontario, Canada, and it had to be mostly on a soundstage.
Okay, then
Oh,
it was
it
it looked
horrible.
Canadian enough where I was like, I think I know that street, but it wasn't Vancouver, it was Ontario. That makes
Have
sense.
you guys watched the Terrifier movies?
No.
No, they look gross.
I
was like, ugh.
well,
Yeah, they
I
look
saw the last one. I didn't see the first two.
Oh, you would love two. You got to see two.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back and watch all of them.
You guys,
again.
I want to be there when you see it for the first time. We should do like a stream or something. Watching
Terrifier is fucking horrendous. Like
I don't think I would ever watch
Yeah,
that.
I don't think I can do
it's
that.
a
good,
rough.
though.
It's a rough watch, but.
It's all
if you like
practical.
horror, it's really good, but it's a rough one.
It's all
No,
practical
I'm out
effects.
on that.
I think I'm out too.
No, you would love the final girl character. She's
I will
amazing.
say this: Art the Clown is a very he's a very Freddy Krueger charismatic type killer. So you know,
I
you're
will
into that.
say, Team Art ain't nobody bullying Art the Clown to death. He would kick Pennywise's ass.
Wait, is Art the Clown like an entity too, or is he a human?
Spoilers. That's spoilers.
Yeah, I
you gotta
can't
find
say.
out.
You can't say. Okay. Just put it in
We
the
should watch
private
it, we should
chat.
watch
Because
it.
I don't care. I'm never watching that movie.
No, you should. We should.
Nina, you have to watch it.
No way. No way. I'm not doing that to myself.
You know what? Make
This
yourself
is
a
really
stiff
hard
drink.
for me to watch. Like
Make
this,
yourself
like,
a
I'm
stiff
not joking.
drink and watch it.
Yes.
No, I'm not even joking. Like this is like my limit. Like I'm not going past this. Is like, especially the first episode of Welcome to Derry. Like that's
Terrifier 2, no shit, is legit like a feel-good movie.
Oh my gosh.
No, I'm
Jesus
serious. It's so
Christ.
good.
Oh my God. Russell Hall for $1 on Rumble says
Russell.
movies used to be made by people who knew what they were doing and actually cared. Now it's just a bunch of corporate sociopaths jerking each other off in a giant shit circle. I agree. For the most part.
It's not wrong.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a few gems here and there, but not enough.
Yeah.
I don't think I know of any at the moment. Like, I don't remember the last time that I've been really into a show.
Dude, the last movie I saw in theater was
Darn.
Wicked for Good.
Ugh,
I
I'm
know.
sorry.
I know.
The last movie I saw in
Speaking of
theater,
shitty-looking movies,
Oh, it was a shit fest.
verbal, I can top it off. The last movie I saw was Anaconda.
Oh dear God.
Oh.
With Jack Black?
Yes.
Was that terrible, Michelle?
It was like the best definition of a mid movie that you're gonna forget the second you walk out of the theater.
You know what's
Oh,
funny?
wow.
A friend of mine has a big horror channel. And a couple months before Anaconda came out, he was promoting it, like how he was excited for it and stuff. And the studio contacted him and was all pissed off. They're like, this is not a horror movie. Do not address it as a horror movie.
Oh,
And so my buddy was
Wow.
like, okay,
Wow.
you don't want the horror audience? Good. Let's see what happens.
it's
I don't-
not a horror movie at all.
I don't think
It
made
looks
shit.
more like
They
a
were
comedy than a
bothered
horror.
by it
It's
being
a
referred to.
comedy that is low sometimes.
I mean,
on
it's
low.
starring Jack Black. It's obviously
Yeah.
a comedy. It's Jack Black
Yeah.
and Paul Rudd. It's
Yes.
a comedy.
I'm trying to think because now you made me think. I'm trying to think what was the last really good thing I watched that. I mean, I think I watched something really good recently, like TV show wise.
Oh, no, there's a lot of good TV. There's not a lot,
Traitors.
there's not a lot of good movies.
There's not a lot of good movies.
I
I,
love
think
The
the last
Traitors, but it's a reality show.
good movie I saw in theater was The Shining on IMAX, and before that, Weapons.
To see that.
Oh, Weapons
you
is good.
The
yeah.
Housemaid?
Oh yeah, The Housemaid was
It
entertaining.
was okay, I thought.
Did you like it, Michelle? I've heard it's like some sort of weird, like feminist movie. Is that true?
I mean, I guess you can take it that way. Yeah, I mean, in a way. I mean, Paul Feig, or Paul, is his name Paul Feig?
Yeah, Paul
Paul
Feig. Like,
Feig.
But it's, I think,
Feig.
I think, especially for women, like it. At the end of the day, you're going to be entertained on some level. I'm not saying it's the best thing ever. It's definitely not. But it was
but it's
interesting.
entertaining.
It was
Okay,
entertaining.
okay.
Fine.
Let's get
I
to
wanna
the
watch
real
that.
question here. Does Sydney Sweeney get naked or no?
No.
She does, but I don't think you get a full shot if that's what you're wanting. It's from the
You
side.
might see like ankles.
Just watch Euphoria, Verbal. You'll be.
Oh, I
fine.
plan to.
Russell
Best
Hall for
believe.
$1. Oh my god!
I watched a
he's-
horrible movie last night. It was a like summer camp slasher, and no one died in it. And it dragged on and on. This movie Marshmallow.
How can there be a slasher that nobody dies in?
That's pretty bad.
Yeah,
horrible.
that kind of defeats the whole point.
Literally.
They're just trying to be. They're subverting your expectations.
It's a new genre of slasher.
I
No one
did
died.
really like Frankenstein. I actually
I haven't
really
seen it
enjoyed
yet.
that movie. It's
Oh,
really
Frankenstein
good.
was fantastic, and they
I
yet
know.
again released that in theaters, but only to very select cities.
Have you guys
Yeah.
seen the new? I haven't watched it yet. The new Knives Out.
I haven't seen it yet.
I
Okay.
am not gonna watch it because I only watched the first one and I really disliked it, and I hate Rianne Johnson, so I was
I
like,
do
"Fuck
too.
you!" I'm not.
I
watching your
did not
shit.
like Glass Onion at all.
Oh, me neither. And
Glass
it's weird.
Onion was bad.
The
Th-
Glass
this one-
Onion has aged. I rewatched it recently, and it has aged particularly horribly. It is so much
Oh, I
worse
bet.
on a rewatch.
Also,
I
I'm
really
not a
enjoyed the
big
first
Daniel.
one.
I'm not a big Daniel Craig fan either. So
I really
He's
enjoyed the
alright.
first one, except for the political messaging shoved in there, being shoved down your throat. It comes
there's
out of
always
nowhere.
messaging.
I blame him for killing James Bond.
For what? Like, what has a political messaging in it?
Knives Out.
And Knives Out.
Oh God!
They'll
Why?
just start
Why would
pitching
you
about
need
Trump.
political messaging and Knives Out?
Because it's
I
Rian
know.
Johnson. That's why.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God! What a loser!
I'm sure-
Also,
I'm sure the new
what
one
a
is-
bullshit name. Why not just call yourself Ryan, motherfucker? Who do you think you are, Rian? Sure.
Ryan with a pretentious eye.
Rian. Russell Hall for $1 over on Rumble says, "I've heard the porn spoof version of Anaconda is actually pretty good." My
Oh, well, I'm sure it is.
understanding is it was
Anaconda,
made
like
by
a-
the BBC.
Wow.
Oh my god.
Hold on. I have sound effects for this.
I thought it was gonna be boing.
I'm not gonna lie though.
Nah.
I have seen some porn parodies that would rival some studios as far as quality goes, which is kind of bad to say, but
Like the Miss Marvel one or whatever. Like,
oh,
that
dude,
one was
like the
pretty
Avengers
good.
ones are great, man. It's almost like watching the Avengers, except with
Titties.
stuff.
That's too funny.
Titties.
That's too funny. Okay, let's round it out. So, Mike, overall, what do you give this show?
Ugh.
Like a 1 to 10 kind of thing. What would you give it? Do you recommend people watch it?
No. 2.
So, like 0 out of 10? Are you going like a straight up 0?
2. I'll be generous.
Okay, wow, 2.
But I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm old and bitter. And like you said, I like practical effects. I like real things. This is just so unbelievably not my cup of tea.
Wow, I really I'm actually surprised. I thought you would really like it.
I
Okay.
wanted to like it. Just
It just didn't do it for you.
no, it
just didn't
didn't.
do it for you.
What I'm the only show I'm very into at the moment is Tales from the Crypt, because talk about practical, tangible things. Find somewhere to get a special copy and watch it. It's so good.
That's how I feel about Stargate SG-1. I'm going through that right now, and it's like, oh my God, everything's practical and on
Yes.
set, and it's amazing. There's no CGI. I love this. Like the very little CGI is like, acceptable, but it's so little that you're
Oh,
like,
that's how I feel
this
with Tales
is
from the
little
Crypt.
things.
It's so good. It's so good.
Wow. Okay. Dante, what did
Yes.
what's your ranking out of 10?
My rating would be like probably like a 8.5, 9. Like
Okay.
I really like it.
It's high.
I look. there's not a lot of good shit out there, and it gave me some things that I didn't know I wanted or needed. It gave me a new appreciation for Stephen King's creativity, even though I can't stand him as a person. And
Yeah,
I think
he's
he's fucking
terrible.
nuts. But he's created some interesting characters, and I think I'm more excited about where things can go as opposed to where things are right now. But I will say, just as a show that stands on its own, in a sea of a lot of bullshit, it's fun, right? It gave me a reason to look forward to Sundays, right? So that was my routine. Sunday night, welcome to Derry, some gummies, a bowl of popcorn, and
That's why you enjoyed it.
Oh my god, I could never do gummies in a show like this because
it was
like
wild. It was a wild
it's
experience.
it's too much because I can't like horror, like I'm telling you, like you have to be in a mood, like a specific mood, like at least
you know
for
what it's
me.
like to do gummies with a horror film, like, or a horror series or whatever. It's almost like watching it in 3D.
Yeah, it's too much. It's too much. I would be like, I can't do this. Like, I would be able to like never sleep again. Like, I want to be able to sleep. Yeah, Dante living.
I've never
his
had
best life
gummies,
for
but now I want
real.
to try them.
My God, yeah, you should try them. It's really good.
Okay, I want to go see a horror movie.
It was a wild experience, man. So,
did you give a ranking, Michelle, out of 10?
No, I will
What would
give
you
it
give
for this. I will give it a 7.5 out of 10. I thought it was, again, it really got me interested, and then I went on and enjoyed the 2 movies and got really lost in the It world, and now I know all the lore.
That's awesome. Yeah, like I guess for me also like about 6.5, 7 out of 10. Like it was like it was solid. It took me a minute to get into, which is
Same.
I take a little bit of points away from that because usually like I think a show should capture you at episode 1. Like it shouldn't be one of those where you're like, come on, like let's go, like. And it was like that for me. Like I think it took like 4 or 5 episodes for me to be like, okay, finally, like because you have to wait until the second cast, like the second set of cast is like really established, and I think that's around episode 4 or 5. So like I think like by episode 6 I was really invested, but like it took me a minute, so I was kind of like, like is this gonna pick up? Like for a while I was like Mike, I was like, what is this show? Like why am I watching this? Like I don't understand what's happening. And then like they started to explain it more, and I started getting into it, but it took me a minute. So.
And then my only other thing I would say, and this would only be if they had a good script. So I'm not saying just some cheap, don't give me something cheap here. But if they could come up with a good script, would anyone else be interested in that? Like a young Dick Halloran at like his first year at the like, why did I just go blaring dead on the hotel's name? The Overlook. Oh,
yeah, I think I would be. I mean, I really like that character.
I think it could
but
be
I also
cool.
really like that actor. So I feel like I
Yeah.
don't know if I want to see something like somebody younger than him. Like I think like I'm good with
No,
him.
by young, I mean him.
Oh yeah, as him. Like yeah.
Because when we see him in The Shining, he's like maybe in his
older,
early 60s or something.
60s, yeah.
watch that.
Yeah, I would see that. Yeah, I would watch that because he's good. He was really good. So yeah, definitely not for the faint of heart. Like,
you need to really like horror to watch this.
Yeah. I think that's it. Like that's pretty much all I got for that. It was good. It was a good watch though. All in all, it was fun.
It was.
I definitely like the sci-fi aspect of it, and it was fun finale.
I did too.
I liked it more than the show.
We gotta plan out another show to all watch and review together because that's fun.
I miss you guys. It's been too long.
Yes, I mean you're always watching horror stuff, so
have
like
you guys all seen Severance?
Yeah,
no, I've not seen Severance.
Seen it.
Great.
Severance is good. The first season is pretty amazing, but I don't want to hype it up too much.
Second season's all right.
It's all right, but that first season was really good.
Yeah,
Nina, we can definitely all come back the Sunday after Scream comes out.
Oh, okay.
You know that's February, just a month away.
That's crazy.
It's not official yet. I may be going to a screening in like a week of it.
Oh,
but
nice.
I'm waiting for confirmation.
Nice.
I hope so.
I don't know if I'm gonna be able to see Scream right away though. I'm telling you, I haven't seen Scream in like like since Scream 2 or Scream
All right,
3.
Nina, that's your homework. You got to watch all Scream
Yeah.
movies.
No
Yes.
way, man.
Nina,
That's
you will
way
love
too much
3 and
horror
4.
for
3
me.
is like a
1 through
comedy.
4.
That's way too much horror for me. I can't handle
3
that
is a
much
comedy. It's not
3
horror.
3 is a
3 is a
comedy.
comedy.
3
It
is a
literally
comedy.
has Jay and Silent Bob in it. Okay,
Yeah.
like, it's
Yeah.
a fucking comedy.
It's a comedy.
Oh
And
my
Mark
God.
Rosie.
I don't think I could do it. But anything else,
You
sci-fi.
love Scream 4 because let's just say we have met people like some people. We all have.
Oh my God.
Scream
All
4
right.
was a
Was that the one with
documentary.
Emma Roberts?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Scream 4 was a documentary.
Verbal, you're supposed to be a professional reviewer. What did he say?
Yeah.
What happened? What did he say?
The
He's
titties?
fine.
Did I say something wrong?
I don't know.
I don't know.
What's wrong with what you said? Oh, because you ate the gummies.
Oh, I do it with every film I watch, though.
Yeah. Pretty sure gummies are added for a few extra points for Dante's rating. So
That is not true, sir. They help with other things, but my mind is clear when I'm reviewing a movie or a TV show.
Oh my God, that's hilarious. Okay.
Although it did really help with Madam Web. I'm not gonna lie. It helped
That's
so
like-
much with Madam Web.
That I always think of that like that's like for me in Wonder Woman 84 because that's
Ooh,
when
no.
I had that going
I
on
didn't
and I
see
was
that.
like, girl, I'm flying high just like you. It's
That was
okay.
pure shit.
It was so funny. Okay. Good stream. Thank you everybody for joining today. Special thanks to those of you who super chatted, became a member, gifted memberships, all that good stuff. Rumble Rants too. Thank you so very much. We will be back another time to review more things, but until next time, you guys, just don't mess around with killer clowns and stay away from the sewers. You'll be all right.
And don't drink anything an Indian gives you. Don't
Yes.
ever do that.
And
Or the
don't eat anything
military.
the other Indians give you. You'll get the shits.
Yeah, or the military. Don't drink anything the military.
Nothing the
gives
military
you.
gives you.
Yeah, just stay away from the military.
And
Stay away
Indians.
from the ops, like any weird place. If people are like, "Oh, this place is weird," just don't go there. Especially if there's killer clowns in their history. Well, actually, you wouldn't know, would you? It's too late. All right, you guys, have a good one, everybody.